How's it going, everyone? March has officially kicked off, and coming with it is another stacked roster of games. Maybe not as big as what February brought us, but March is still looking pretty darn good. Want to take a look at the games I think you guys should buy, and maybe the ones you'd be better off with holding off on a sale for. Now, I have two games in the buy category. Do want to mention two titles that are free. One of them free with Plus Extra, which I know a lot of you have, and there's a lot of other games I would say wishlist them, see how they turn out from a review standpoint, and if the genres align with your taste, maybe consider a buy on them as well. This is just my opinion. With the buy section, I always try to pick games I don't think that are going to go on sale fairly quickly, so let's get right into it. First of all, I'm going to say Wo Long Fallen Dynasty is a buy. Kind of cheating on this one since the reviews have already come out and they are looking pretty good, but if you also look at the track record of Team Ninja, Tecmo Koei, these games do hold up in price for quite a while, so I don't foresee Wo Long getting a discount anytime in the near future. You can make the argument, hey, this game is available on Xbox Game Pass. Doesn't that kind of lessen the value of the game? That's going to be up for you to decide. I would say that was the case with Atomic Heart, but Atomic Heart was a game that was a brand new IP. It wasn't being done by an incredibly well-known studio, and the reception for that game was a little bit mixed. Wo Long, it looks like the reception is incredibly strong. You're gonna get a sizable amount of content out of the game as well with how these games work. It's gonna be replayable. I think the value is gonna be here, and I don't foresee it going on sale for quite a while, so I'm gonna say it's a buy. Next up, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I think this is gonna be a buy. Look, you look at the track record, Capcom's offerings with Resident Evil in recent memory, it's been pretty darn good. RE2 Remake, excellent. You can go back to Biohazard Resident Evil 7, excellent. You can go to Resident Evil Village, excellent. The only one that wasn't as good is Resident Evil 3 the Remake, and that was still a fairly good game. But I think the RE4 Remake is shaping up to be very, very good. Resident Evil 4 is one of the most iconic games of all time, and now to get a full-on remake of it, it's going to be pretty exciting, and they are going to make some changes, some refinements to it, but ultimately, I think what we're going to get out of the RE4 Remake is going to be pretty darn stellar, especially when you look at the gameplay, the previews that have come out. I think this is going to be a remarkable game to check out, so I would say RE4 Remake a buy. Lastly, two titles that are going to be free. First of all, Tchia free with PlayStation Plus Extra, a tropical open-world adventure. Climb, glide, swim, and sail your boat around a beautiful archipelago in this physics-driven sandbox. Take control of any animal or object you find and jam on your fully playable ukulele. The game's been in development for quite a while, but it'll finally be seeing its full release come March 21st, and again, while, saying it's a buy would be a little bit, jumping the gun here, but the fact is it's available on Plus Extra. This is the type of game I want to see available on Plus Extra more often. We got that last July with Stray. It's just been a little while since we got a new release that just arrived straight on the platform. I'm not suggesting that Plus Extra is going to go the way of Game Pass, where they're going to be offering, first-party games or major third-party titles like an Atomic Heart, like a Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, but, these smaller games, why not? Why not get some deal worked out with the publisher of Stray, or in this case, the deal worked out with the publisher of Tchia? I just think it makes a lot of sense, and again, incentivizes people to sign up to Plus Extra, which I think has been a rather stellar subscription service thus far with the various updates. Also, I do want to give a shout to Kart Drift coming March 8th. This is a fully free-to-play game. Game has seen a pretty decent reception with its Steam release, as it has been in preseason, but now you are getting the full release coming to consoles as well, so that is going to be something you'll be able to check out free-to-play, but there will be microtransactions in the game, so bear that in mind as well. So those are the four titles, really two that I would say are buy, but if you're a Plus Extra subscriber, check out Tchia. If you like free-to-plays, you can check out Kart Drift as well. Alright, moving on from that, games that I would say keep an eye on them, keep them on the wish list, but maybe down the line check them out. First of all, JRPG fans, really going under the radar, we have Mato Anomalies. It's a journey through a neo-futuristic city of a bygone oriental city, investigate strange happenings across the city, and uncover secrets behind the walls. Join a cast of enigmatic, unlikely heroes in an anime-inspired RPG experience. Interesting game here. It looks to be a smaller budget JRPG, but really like the setting, really like the vibe of the game. For now, I will say wait for a sale on this one, and I don't think you're gonna have to wait too long for it to get discounted. It is being published by Prime Matter as well, and they've been publishing some pretty interesting stuff. So after that, Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, Japanese survival horror title. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is back with better visuals. It is going to be priced at $49.99, so kind of a hefty price point for this. It is a Tecmo Koei published title, so I don't expect it to go on sale rather quickly, but you know, given that it is going to be a little bit more of a dated game, I would say that this is one that you're better off with waiting on at least some sort of discount for it. Next up, we have Atelier, Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key. Look, if you're a fan of this, again, it's another Tecmo Koei published title, so it's probably going to hold up in price for a little while. I've always felt like Atelier as a franchise has been, you know, a relatively consistent JRPG series, hasn't been my favorite, and the $60 price tag is a little high, and not only that, there is a digital deluxe edition, there's an ultimate edition that can get pretty hefty in price point. If you're super into it, you know, I could see people buying this on launch day, but for me, I think it's better off waiting on a sale for this one, but still something to definitely keep an eye on. Next up, Blade Assault is a game I want to give a shout to. It's a 2D action roguelite platformer. Now, the thing is, this has been out on PC for a while, and I imagine on PlayStation, it's going to see a release at the original $17.99 price point. $18 for this isn't horrible, but this is a game that's been available very, very cheap on PC. We're talking, it's literally available on Steam right now at $5.39. I believe it's been a part of Humble Bundle, so when that's the case, you know that the game is not going to hold up in price for that long, given that it's already heavily discounted on PC. Don't be paying the launch price, wait for it to go on sale, and then ultimately you can make a decision there if you do want to check it out. Next up, this has been in development for a little while, but kind of coming out of nowhere, Omen of Sorrow is due out on March 23rd. Omen of Sorrow brings monsters of horror, literature, and mythology together for a fighting game experience unlike any other, inspired by numerous arcade classics, but offering its own unique innovations and mature aesthetics. Omen of Sorrow positively bleed style. Definitely a darker horror fighting game than the fighting games you typically see these days. I think the aesthetic presentation is great. There is a demo available, and it does seem like it's going to have a varied roster of characters, and stylistically, I really dig the presentation. It's just competition in fighting games is so deep these days that I think you're better off adding this one to the wish list if you super like the style, the presentation, you know, wait on the review, see how that turns out, and then ultimately make your decision there. And then lastly, this has been a long time coming, but Post Void is finally scheduled to be released on March 16th, and again, this game has been in development for quite a while for its console release. Now, it already came out on PC, and it has an overwhelmingly positive reception with 6,800 Steam user reviews, 97% positive reviews. Best of all, it's priced at $2.99. Now, what I am curious to see is if this is going to have a one-to-one price transfer to the PlayStation version of the game. Sometimes you will see, you know, games that are priced this low on PC get a little bit of a price bump on consoles. We'll see if that's the case. If it's $3, I mean, how much more of a discount can you get from $3? So bear that in mind. If it is $3, easily I could say, yo, give that a buy, because it is a super trippy first-person shooter. It's a throwback, and it's a super unique game as well. There's a reason why the reception is so strong on Steam, but definitely one I would like you guys to have on your radar because it did see a significant delay. It will be coming to PS4 later this month. The PS5 upgrade will be coming later this year. DualSense feedback and all of that good stuff will be coming as well. But that's going to do it for me. Again, I think March is a pretty loaded month of game releases all across the board. Definitely taking center stage is the RE4 Remake and Wolong Fallen Dynasty, but a lot of good stuff to be excited for the entirety of the month. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.